He's there, baby.
He's dead.
Right there.
He's dead. He's dead.
Ready when you are, intern.
What is that?
It is.
Oh.
Camera on, I guess.
Oh, hey.
It is Friday night.
What up?
It is ish. And it is time for everybody's favorite wrestling talk show on Friday nights. Wrestling Talking Randomness with your hosts, Hank312
That's me.
and Incidental Nerd.
That's him. What's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, I'm happy to be back on Friday night, #1 Mega Smash Hit Wrestling Talk Show.
That's right. And just welcome back.
Yeah, it's just been a while.
You were in enemy territory last week.
I repped very hard for our coaches. I got a lot of flack. I went in there, wearing, Cubby stuff.
Sure.
And I got a lot of flack, more than I expected. That's the tough.
It's a tough.
Yeah.
It's a tough town.
Like, oh, the Cubs this, Cubs that. One guy's like, oh, since you guys won last year, he's like, we used to say St. Louis is good, the Cardinals are great, so the Cubs haven't won since 1908. He goes, now we have nothing on you guys. So I was like, how about St. Louis is good, Cardinals are great, at least we don't have Chicago's murder rates? He's like, oh! He's like, that's awesome. I'm like, you're welcome. I was like, it took me 2 seconds. Get you got to St. Louis.
Jeez.
Yeah. So,
doing good charity things.
doing good lucha charity things.
This man, sold by himself, by himself, raised $40,000 for charity. Just that face.
It wasn't all Pac and the people we worked with.
No, you know what? Big shout out to the Chive. You guys are always doing great things. Incidental Nerd and Intern, we need to jump on the train because, you know what? Attending it, if you've never been to anything that the Chive does, you need to go because it's a great environment. Y'all are good people with kind hearts. So shout out to the Chive, and God bless y'all. You're doing God's work. It's beautiful.
Shout out Chive on Chicago. Anywho, wrestling. It's been a while.
It has.
What, 1 week, 2 weeks?
It's been a couple weeks.
I thought we were maybe going to miss this show because I don't remember if we ever finalized. And then I remember Ron Funches was in town tonight.
Yeah.
Funchamania. I was reading his tweets from last night's show. He's like, to whoever caught those cookies, they're very potent, so please be careful.
Yeah, I guess somebody brought him a box of pot cookies.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I wanted to go.
Just for the pot cookies?
No, not for the pot cookies.
Oh, okay.
I did want to go, but just location was. It's I think it was
Where is that?
far on the south side.
Oh, was it? I never heard of that place.
I don't remember why we didn't get tickets.
We probably forgot about it.
Probably. They were cheap. They were $25, and they're still available.
Really?
They were still available up until earlier today.
Well, shout out to Ron Funches. He's a great comedian.
Yeah,
he's also an amazing wrestling fan.
He is a big fan of wrestling.
He has a show that he does with X-Pac that's called Get High and Watch Wrestling.
Oh man. If I liked the marijuana, I would love to do that.
The Mary Jane.
Yes.
The reefers.
Speaking of X-Pac, real quick shout out to the 20-year anniversary of DX becoming a thing.
Dude, all I wanted to do was put the GIF of Macaulay Culkin and Seth Green doing the
Oh yes.
They're talking about dicks. Take my money. I just wanted to put that. I couldn't find it anywhere.
What up, Samir? Thanks for watching, buddy. We appreciate you, and we will keep doing the show.
Hey, Justin, how are you, sir?
What up, Justin?
Thanks for joining us on the Twitch.
Yeah, that was, what's funny? I thought about that, too. About the, what was it? Wrestling. What is it? Wrestling isn't wrestling. That's
Wrestling
what it was
isn't
called,
wrestling. Right? Yes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know what got me is, I was flipping through the Facebook this week, and there's, the AT&T girl. She's, everywhere now.
Yeah.
I forget her name.
Oh, crap.
But she's everywhere.
Yes. Lily?
I think so.
Lily?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm thinking
it might be something with an M. I can't remember her name.
Misty.
But
Malkovich.
there was, in the sidebar, there's a picture of her with Ultimate Warrior paint. And I'm like, why is she painted like Ultimate Warrior? Until I realized she was the Ultimate Warrior in Wrestling Isn't Wrestling.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Go back and watch it.
Lily? Millie?
Intern might be able to provide us with that information.
If only we had an intern.
She's I got to know her a little better through the AT&T girl. She had many appearances on At Midnight. This is one of my favorite shows that just recently went on.
Milana, and I can't expect.
Yeah, she's got it's like a
Alexandrovna.
Right.
Nostrovia.
Anyway, she was the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. Justin got it to us before you did, but that's okay.
What?
Justin's very interny. He just he likes to jump on things.
One of these things.
What kinds of things?
So wrestling. So since we've been gone, we have a fatal 4-way that has been established for the SummerSlam.
Yes. So are we talking about the Universal Championship?
Yes.
Okay. Because here's like a little spoiler. I've watched all the wrestling, but none of it has really stuck to my brain lately.
Well, that's why I do this.
I understand, and that's why you do that. I guess. No. So I'm liking everything about the Fatal 4-Way. I'm loving the Braun and Roman matches. They're physical. They're nasty. I like it.
Yeah.
Chairs are fine.
Oh my God. Oh, that was. I mean, I think that was like everything.
Yeah.
Like every fan, like so many people that can't stand Roman Reigns, seeing that chair fly at him.
Oh, that was so funny. Like, oh,
that was pretty good.
Like we were all brought in that moment. Intern says, "Yeah."
I laughed a lot during that match.
I love that Joe's all over the place,
popping out.
Yeah, I like it. He's getting some good runs.
Distracting the ref from counting Braun out because he was out for 10, but the ref was paying attention to Roman.
I don't get how that works. Like, he counted 10, but I don't know. It seemed like it was off.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It's wrestling. Wrestling!
Hey!
So, I feel like we've been provided with a little bit of foreshadowing that Lesnar's going to be going off to UFC.
It seems as though, they teased a little bit, or John Jones has quipped at him.
Right.
I don't know, man. No, I would pay to see the fight, but I'd definitely watch it.
I would pirate it or something.
Yarg.
Oh, we will get to that, Justin. I have notes, sir. But let's build to it.
Let's gyrate into
Justin was talking about the promo that Miz cut on Monday, which literally my note here is Miz on fire on Miz TV cutting on Heyman, because it was freaking straight fire.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Miz has been killing him in the Miztourage.
As much as it bothers me, I mean, hey, look, you know what? Good for Dallas. Good for Axel that they're actually getting some TV time. They, I mean, definitely, Curtis Axel deserves it. From everything I understand, he's a real company guy.
Oh yeah. A good hand, as they say.
A good hand, yeah. I mean, but obviously, we don't really get a chance to see him in the ring all that often anymore. But behind the scenes, I guess he's training and that kind of thing.
Yeah, always getting it done.
Yeah, so good for them.
For sure.
And plus, you got to do something because I guess Maurice is going to be departing soon.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Where's she going?
I think she's just going to be off TV for a while.
The Marine 6, perhaps?
starring Maurice.
Marines.
Speaking of movies.
Yes.
I mean, John Cena has been cast as the lead in the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, he did the Mark Wahlberg.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I'm pretty sure that John Cena can convincingly deliver the line. I think we got a transformer here.
I think you can put on that accent.
I mean, I think it would actually be kind of funny considering, he is from Boston and people have been comparing him to Marky Mark for years.
No doubt.
If they were actually related in the movie.
They're like brothers. It's my brother.
That would be awesome.
It would be. I don't understand that whole. I mean, I just remember watching. Oh, Glenn joined. Glenn, are you on here still? Or are you just being quiet? Maybe he.
What's up, Glenn?
Anyway, yeah, I don't. I guess I only watched the cartoon when I was younger. I don't. Like, what are they gonna do? A Bumblebee spinoff? Was there one back in the day?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I think it's just that's a popular character. They made him kind of a cornerstone of the films.
Right.
So I don't know if it's a prequel or I've kind of dropped off. I haven't seen I think the last two. So I'm not really.
I'm probably right there with you. I definitely didn't see the last one.
They lost my interest.
Ever since they got rid of Megan Fox, no thank you. The credibility in acting really went down after
that. It was Shia LaBeouf for me.
Yes. Dude, I love me some Shia LaBeouf.
You love some weirdness?
I love it, man. You gotta put him right up there with the...
Even Stevens.
With the jerks. Yes, even Stevens as well.
Mm-hmm.
I love that guy. But anyway, talk about toys. Let's get down to real manly stuff. Wrestling.
Unless you want to talk about wrestling toys. Ooh. I mean... Because are they reissuing the shark cage because apparently Enzo's gonna be in a cage hanging over the ring at SummerSlam?
Wait, he is?
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Wait, they're gonna put Enzo in the cage, in the crash cage, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be dumb.
He's gonna be hanging over the ring.
What's his name said that he wanted to get the Big Show, but he had to make sure that.
Oh, was that the stipulation?
Enzo wasn't around, and he's like, "Oh, you mean like put him in a cage?" Yeah, what? I'm like, it was really, really dumb promo.
It was.
Burns.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty bad.
What up, Cindy?
God, that shark cage match. Boring.
Yeah. So speaking of Enzo, apparently everything I've ever read, not ever, but like in the last few weeks, maybe 1 or 2. Everyone, apparently he's a big jerk. No one likes him.
Everything I've read is just like he's got heat with this, he's got heat with
Simon
that.
Gotch was on. Did you hear what Gotch had to say about him?
No.
Gotch was on a podcast and he was talking about how nobody likes Enzo, and he's like, he's a perfect example of somebody who wastes their opportunity. He's like, he doesn't appreciate it. He everything Enzo says, he believes. Like Enzo believes in everything he says, but like in a bad way.
Okay.
Like, he thinks he's pretty much full of himself.
I mean, I think you need to have that kind of arrogance, that cockiness a little bit to make it in this industry.
For sure.
But I've read, I think during the last European tour, he was kicked off the bus.
Yeah.
I read something about him being locked out of the locker room,
right?
Changing in the hallway.
From Reigns?
Is Reigns the culprit of that?
Apparently Reigns is the one that kicked him out of the locker room.
I see. Something about him getting involved in music and like bringing people into the locker room, and their behavior has been bad. So a lot of heat on Enzo, which unfortunate if that's the case, because I really like him. I think that he has the capabilities of being a really great heel manager.
Yeah, I think he'd just be an awesome manager. But he's just got all this crap going on, so who knows how long he's going to be. Like, when Cass cut that promo a few weeks ago, like, why he, like, broke up with him or whatever, like, some of it had to have been real. He's like, I'm carrying you, I'm carrying the team, he's just a nuisance, pretty much. Also, let's not forget some more heat that Enzo had. I don't know if you heard about being in the strip club.
Well, Justin just said, I read he was also trying to take a stripper back to a hotel.
Yeah, talking about how much money he has, but wasn't tipping or spending money at all. He just kept on like, "Oh, baby, I'm rich. I got money. I'm a WWE superstar. I make X amount of money." And she's straight up telling you, she's like, he's talking about how much money he makes, and other people at the club recognize him. So I'm working on him because I know that he's got money. He's like, he didn't let go of $1.
It makes sense now why they would split him and Cass up. They don't want Cass to go down with him if it's that.
Probably, and I don't know. Well, since you didn't hear the story, you probably didn't catch it. Corey Graves took a shot at Enzo during the live broadcast because Enzo was coming out and they're saying something, and then Graves and then literally the story came out 2 days beforehand and it's on Raw, and then Graves hits him with something like. He's like, yeah, Cole. He goes, and I heard Enzo's not a great tipper either.
I heard that, but I didn't get it.
It didn't make sense, right?
Yeah. I was like, what was that?
So he was referring to that. And so then Michael Cole just played it off.
Hey, listen. Everything that I've ever heard, you want to take a stripper out of a strip club, you don't give them any money. That's all everything I ever heard.
Wait, what? You don't give them money?
You don't.
Why?
Because then you're just a customer. So
maybe he was working there. Welcome to Strip Club Talking right now. We're your hosts.
I mean, I'm talking out of my ass right now, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Now we're gonna have to go to the strip club for science and research
for science.
And
you'll be like this. See this?
You will never
I got
get.
a lot of it.
You'll never get. Let you know, I am the host of a mega smash hit Friday Night Show. #1
There
in
it
the
is.
Belmont Cragen area.
There's these guys talking.
They're Dunning, bro. They're Dunning. Still Belmont Cragen.
Something that's been on my mind.
What's been on your mind? Tell me.
Other than trying to get strippers out of strip clubs, which is really never on my mind.
Thanks for the invite.
How do you feel about this will they, won't they Ambrose Rollins thing?
I think it's lame. I was cool with it until Seth didn't give him the fist pump. So it's just oh really? You guys are gonna play this game? I'm over it. Pac had a nice little scenario to where, Ambrose and Rollins, they make up, they get back together, they win the tag championship, and then
Which is where I think this is heading.
probably. And for SummerSlam purposes, they end up helping Roman win the championship. Maybe triple powerbomb Braun through the table. Triple powerbombs all around.
So we have a Shield reunion at the SummerSlam.
At the SummerSlam, and they all have the belts. Titles.
I don't see it, but
Me either, but it'd be dope.
From what I've understood, backstage wise, the inclination has been to turn Ambrose heel.
I think they should.
The problem
is
is
that
stale.
The problem is that all of them are better off as heels. Seth is a much better heel.
Oh, for sure.
Well, they're not really doing anything with Seth right now. He went from being the man to being a guy.
I think this got to his injuries.
You think so? They don't trust in him anymore?
100%.
That's awful.
I mean, because he had that big injury, then he had to come back, and then he got injured. Almost missed Mania. Had to have the unsanctioned match.
Justin says he thinks that they're just teasing this Shield reunions.
Okay.
Honestly, that's one of those things that I think that they always have in their back pocket, and why play that card when it's really not necessary?
Yeah, you're right. It's not necessary at the moment. They can really play whatever.
The Roman thing doesn't make any sense to me. That's they've taken Ambrose and Rollins and completely separated them from Roman because of basically anybody who gets near him gets the stink of Roman on them.
Yeah.
So why I wouldn't I just personally I wouldn't do it right now.
I feel that. I smell that.
Sorry. How do you I got a little giggle out of, speaking of Rollins, who still has the same theme music, but now it's got "Burn It Down."
Oh, I missed that. That was added to the beginning?
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, you see what I'm talking about? Because I catch it halfway through, so I can fast forward through a lot, and then You know what I'm saying? So I guess I missed the entrance.
Yeah, they've added "Burn It Down," just like somebody screaming "Burn It Down" to the beginning of the
Oh,
song.
that's dumb.
Well, that's his new shirt.
I was just saying, anything to sell a shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
So,
Speaking of shirts, WWEshop.com has promo on shirts today. I think they're like $14.99 for like retro tees.
Speaking of shirts, the next wrestling shirt I'm buying, dude. BCC.
BCC.
I love how like people see the Bullet Club Chicago shirt and they're like, CM Punk is joining. It's CM Punk. CM Punk's gonna be the Bullet Club.
Everybody wants.
CM Punk return imminent. They even tweeted out, they're like, how is us making a Chicago special, like a specialized Chicago Bullet Club shirt? How did it turn into CM Punk returning?
I got
like,
because
internet.
I guess the Chicago flag is synonymous with CM Punk and wrestling, and that's it. Except the Chicago flag is just fucking cool. It's the coolest fucking flag.
I was thinking, like, other than California, I couldn't point out another city's flag. Like, city's flag. Or state's flag. Yeah, city's flag.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
And California is, Los Angeles. Yeah, it's a state.
Do you think that if the Shield were to reunite again, would it take a little bit of heat off of Roman?
Yeah, I think so. Unless it totally backfired and everyone was just like,
Then they hate the Shield.
like, we hate this. This is the worst.
I mean, I feel like Roman is starting to pick up a little bit of steam, and well, I think they finally, they or he, I don't know, who it, whether it's him independently or if it's the writers or what, but I think he's kind of found his voice in he's just kind of a smart ass, he's kind of a dick.
He's been booked very well lately.
Has been booked very well.
Super well.
I mean, he puts on good matches.
Yeah.
And I think the crowd is coming around, but I don't think we're ever going to get him to come around completely.
No, he's always going to be a tweener, that boo yeah type dude. So.
But there's a certain 16-time champion that has made a career out of that.
Well, is John Cena the first to ever do that? The 50-50 reaction?
I think he's the most famous.
Maybe, yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. Hey, yo, Chico. What up, Meowth? Valentin Villarreal. I'm pretty sure that's Meowth. Actually, I know that's Meowth.
It's Meowth.
From back in our OG, what was that? What do we use?
On the PSN, Ustream.
Yes. Back when we used to have
back
hundreds.
On the couch. And hundreds!
Back when we were just the two dumb guys on the couch. Two dummies on the couch.
And now we're two dummies in a room.
And Diggy's in his cell.
Oh,
shout out Diggy. Rest in peace, Diggy.
So we have Balor and Wyatt are feuding.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only thing that excites me about this is that, fingers crossed, at SummerSlam. At the SummerSlam. I think we're going to finally get a Balor Demon entrance.
That'd be nice.
I mean, it makes 100% sense.
Now, I mean, I look forward to it. It's been a while since I've seen the Demon out. I think it would help Finn just kind of re-energize him a little bit. Make a little bit of the talk of the town.
Yeah,
And
unfortunately, that's really, unfortunately for Bray, that's something. It's a feud he has to lose.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so. I mean, he's gone over a few times now, so.
Rocket says, "Did Diggy die?"
No, Diggy didn't die. We just like to talk shit and say that he's finally selled up.
I don't know. Diggy might still be on Ustream.
To the internet. Let me find out real quick for you. Don't mind me. I'm doing show research.
Jeez, we have an intern for that, man.
What?
Whoa.
I'm trying.
trying here.
I don't remember what the name of the show was.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
L Diggy. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's all.
That was his name, but it was his name part of the show?
I think it was called Can You Diggy It?
No, it wasn't.
It was the weirdo and the small table.
And the lady who never was on camera.
Oh, the rants.
That's what it was.
Rants.
Oh, LD. He's got a look at that. He's got a Twitter. He's got a YouTube channel. Nice.
We got the YouTubes.
Yeah, but we don't have Diggy.
Oh, we don't got that kind of. We ain't like Diggy. That's cool.
Sorry, Oh, YouTube. You can stream directly on YouTube. Interesting. Anyway, enough about the L Diggy hour.
Like Rocket, the rant. Rocket, identify yourself. Who are you in another world?
Ooh,
I feel like we should know this person.
maybe he's LD.
Is this what other screen name might we know you under, Mr. Rocket?
Rocket's been around on here though for a while.
On Twitch, yes.
Oh, you're talking about like what was his former name?
That's right.
In our past life.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Anyway.
I have a feeling that that's somebody we know from before.
Perhaps.
I found it interesting. 2 weeks ago now in Raw, so we're going back a little while. Two episodes ago.
Yeah.
Triple threat match. Reigns, Strowman, and Joe,
Mm-hmm.
which Reigns ended up winning, actually capped off the second hour of Raw.
That was weird booking.
It was. I was like, I was wondering why.
What closed it? The women's match?
I think there was. Yeah, I think it was a women's match.
I wonder which one. I don't remember. I can't remember that far back. I have some timers, so So I'm saying, remember.
Speaking of the women though, Little Miss Bliss. We've been throwing it out there for a while now, but she continues to improve on the mic.
Yeah.
Like, she's really turned into a great heel champion.
Oh, no doubt. Like, they played their cards right well with her when they brought her up.
Thank you, Justin. The week before last, Big Show and Cass closed out the show. That's why we don't remember, because nobody cares.
We just kind of checked out, like, oh, Big
Nobody
Show
cares about Big Show and
I'm
Cass.
sure I was asleep during that.
Like, who
Oh, no, I do
cares?
remember that. You fell asleep. I was giving
Oh.
you a play-by-play on the stupidness.
It's just, who cares? It's boring.
Who cares?
Yeah, this
Who
person knocked
cares?
this person out, then this guy got up, and they were both out, and it was dumb.
And Enzo jumped on somebody, and what are you gonna do?
Enzo won.
Mm-hmm.
Enzo dance. Little shuffle. Couple haters. I'm really looking forward to see what they have next for Cass. Will anybody care about him in his next feud after his feud is no longer with Enzo Amore? Like, who's his next feud gonna
I
be?
mean, they're
Like,
shifting it to Big Show.
but Enzo's still involved.
I gotta tell you, to borrow a phrase that you enjoy using, in terms of Big Cass, I've got zero caros. There's nothing compelling. I get it. He's a big guy. He's athletic.
What told you get them?
He's boring to me.
So Corbin?
He is Raw's Baron Corbin.
Okay, but did he get him? Well, he did get no music also, so.
He did, which is almost very much like Corbin's.
Yeah.
It's a guitar riff.
Yeah, I don't really like Big Cass's music.
Let's see. Rocket says, I used to watch during the Ustream days, but for some reason it wouldn't let me post anything on Ustream. Yeah, because Ustream is garbage.
It's garbage. Then we gotta go park the car and have a yacht.
Yeah, so, like, I don't really... There's nothing that Big Cass has shown me that has made me buy into or care about him.
No.
And that's how I feel about Corbin, too. So, I don't want to say they're not talented.
Right.
But there's just... nothing that compels me. I need a little bit more than, oh, they're an athletic big dude.
Yeah, I was coming around to Corbin for a while, and now I don't care about him again. It's just like, I don't care that he has got money in the bank. I just don't care about him.
It was when he started that crap with Nakamura. It was like, this is just dumb.
Yeah, I think maybe that's when I was just like, all right, I'm over this guy.
Like, this makes no sense why he would.
Like, I was gonna give him a shot, but it was just like,
Wait. Are we talking? We're talking about Botchamora now?
How dare you? just because he almost broke John Cena's neck.
I kid. I love Nakamura.
Oh, I know.
But oh my God, that spot was.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, he's dead. Like and then he got back up like he's finishing the match with a broken freaking neck. What up, Mix?
And then he says he's sorry on TV.
And then he goes, "I'm sorry." And then Cena told him, "Don't be."
Yeah, but I'm sure he went backstage and they were like, "What were you doing?"
Oh, apparently Vince rained him out. Like Vince was not happy.
For what? For dropping him or for saying sorry?
He's dropping him on the neck.
It's gotta be both.
He fucking dropped him and went,
"You almost killed my golden boy."
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose.
No, 100% not. I mean, he's hit that suplex plenty of times. Cena's a big dude.
I was gonna say, I don't think he's ever hit it on somebody as big as Cena.
Yeah. So, I mean, hit a bad luck Fale. It's an admin lady. Her name is Intern.
Admin lady?
Says, no, Henry, admin lady.
Miguel.
You're now the admin lady. Hey, admin lady.
That's a quick way to get an invite back onto the show, Migs.
Wardrobe changes or not.
What wardrobe changes?
Because that's what I said. Oh, yeah, you're right. Whoa,
What are you talking about?
Who's the Henry guy?
Let's face it, Big Cass needs Enzo to be relevant. That's what Justin says here.
He's not wrong. Enzo wasn't wrong when he said, we'll see at the end of the third quarter, whatever. At the quarters, the merchandise checks. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wait and see kind of a thing. I don't know. Like, I know JR and Stone Cold both are big on Big Cass.
Yeah. And
feel like what he's bringing to the current storyline is glimpses of something that could be really good. So they're
really liking it, huh?
Yeah. I'm just not there.
Okay.
I'm just not there. Yeah. Actually, by the way, guys, Stone Cold and Jim Ross, Jim Ross was on Stone Cold's podcast.
Okay.
Definitely worth a listen. Those guys are always going to be entertaining together. So, highly recommend that.
That's true. I like them.
We had, remember back, what was the one that what was the match that, was it Sheamus and, it was Sheamus, Randy Orton.
Okay.
We just kept getting them over and over. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was like every week, Sheamus and Randy Orton. Sheamus and Randy Orton.
Randy Orton versus Christian?
Now it's AJ versus KO.
Yeah.
And although, no. I mean, it's good stuff. But, like, how many of these matches are we going to get?
Yeah. It's, like, they're going to be SummerSlam with Shane as the special guest for free.
That's right. Do you think that finishes it?
I don't know. Do you think maybe, I would hate to even plan this, but, like, AJ wins, Kevin Owens, and, takes Shane out after the match? Shane is gone for a few months and comes back to challenge KO for WrestleMania match?
Oh.
Exactly. When he could freaking fight Sami Zayn in a ladder match. Sammy, yeah.
They could put a sandwich above the ring and have a ladder match.
Generico's mask. That's it. That'd be horrible.
Justin said, I read online that there's going to be another superstar shakeup around the time football season starts to boost up ratings. I mean, they definitely, when football season starts, they take a big hit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Monday Night Football is going to kill them. For people that like that kind of stuff.
Barbaric sport.
Mitch Trubinsky.
This Mitch Trubinsky guy. Let me tell you about this Mitch Trubinsky. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Perfect 10 for 10 for number 10.
How about that?
10, 10, 10. On August 10th.
Oh my God. Basically, the Bears they have the new Drew Brees.
He's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
That's right.
Bears, Super Bowl.
All large extra large Mitch Trubisky jerseys are sold out online.
They're the best. Suck at Favre.
Like, it makes me laugh though because we're doing that stereotypical Chicago
sportsman
accent, the super fans, and the Bears have like 3 or 4 guys that just perfectly, like, I mean, Mitch Trubisky. That's like the greatest Chicago name ever. This Mitch Trubisky guy. But then they've got like a Kowalski and another one with a ski. Any ski name really works.
Ski.
Yeah.
So,
Ski.
that was Bears talking randomness. We're going to use all the randomness.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Mick Foley. He does his yearly auction, or he started it a couple years ago.
His auction or his shirt sales?
The auction.
The rain?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
This year, there's an item that you might want to.
Is he selling his daughter?
Well,
that's where I'm going.
Currently, the bid is at $500 to have order room service with Mick and Noel at SummerSlam.
Word?
Well, watching Raw or something that next
No,
night?
there's another. No. He has a couple of. So one of the he has a couple things where like you would get to hang out with him.
Pardon me while I start to GoFundMe.
One of his things is a he'll come to a Raw or SmackDown viewing party for you and your friends. And then there's the... Are you typing on a typewriter? And then, like I said, and it's only $500 right now. I mean...
So sorry to GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure.
And then the other one is dinner for 4 with him at SummerSlam. But just with him.
You had 3 friends?
Friends? Him, and then you could bring 3 friends.
What if I want to invite his daughter?
I don't know.
Like Mick?
He'd be like, well, could Frank come too?
You mean Cangelosi?
Have you all talked about Bayley and how she was booed on Raw? No.
Dude, that was crazy.
Not. Yeah.
That crowd was...
Did they boo Bayley or boo the injury?
No, they booed Bayley.
They did.
That crowd was...
They booed a couple of faces.
It's just a Toronto crowd. They're like that. They're that special crowd.
They had probably the only time I have ever heard this chant ever, at least on TV. Let's go, Jobber.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
During the Jordan match.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Let's go, Jobber. I was like, whoa. That's a craziness.
Mig says, how dare they boo my future ex-baby mama. That booty, though. God bless her. She didn't know how to react when people were booing her.
No.
She did not like that. You can tell she's like, whoa, okay.
She's like, wait a minute. She's like, well,
she's like, well, hold on. Hold the fuck on.
She's like, wait a minute. So for people that aren't booing me right now.
Yeah. she got shook. It shook her.
She did. Poor Lee.
So who's going to take her spot at SummerSlam?
Oh, it's going to be Sasha.
Like, is that for sure, or are you just assuming?
Well, isn't it Nia? It's Nia versus Sasha on Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nia versus Sasha on Monday. I think Sasha goes over, and I think it's Sasha and Alexa.
What if Bayley comes back and costs Sasha the belts?
Inadvertently.
On purpose.
Accidentally.
Heel Bayley.
Bad Bayley. Bad.
Bad Bayley. She gets into dark music.
She turns into Badly.
Oh. Normal wavy, inflatable tube man arm.
No, they're just black. They come up like.
And it's just one arm. Just like,
and they got frowny face.
No, not one arm.
oh,
You don't want to do that.
just a fist. Like, damn, baby. Anyway,
she's got a shirt that just says hugs with a circle and an X
it's
through it.
cropped up, starts dressing all slutty. Hell yeah. No?
Come on, man. Save your fantasies for later.
Was upset myself. Sorry, Migs. Don't want to talk about your future ex-baby mama like that.
So, the Usos were damn entertaining. Like the most entertaining when they were cutting a promo on the New Day, and like they did the, I don't remember what town they were in, but they did the whole
that was funny, yeah.
Then they came out and just cut on the New Day, and I haven't seen them that entertaining in forever.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think they're just having fun with it now.
Yeah.
They're just letting loose, they're having fun. They have good chemistry with the New Day.
Yes.
They can go back and forth. All of them couldn't handle themselves on the mic. I think they're having fun with it. They like it.
Yeah, I mean they've done everything. They've done no wrong except for bringing up the Paige sex tape.
That was funny. That was a good battle rap. Anyway, it's not paranoia. It's the Oos. Anywho, you're gonna have to fly solo for 1 second. I have to use the Louvre.
No.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.
So,
oh no.
Pio, hold it down.
So anyway,
Check out my butt.
You're gonna be like Garth.
Come on, you got it.
So well, wrestling happened this week. Okay, so guys, now that Henry is gone, we really need to talk about this. So on episode 100, we had several guests that came in, and Henry doesn't know this, but one of those guys is going to be his replacement.
Oh jeez.
So we need you guys to vote to let us know who you want to replace Henry. Because, I mean, the people have spoken. It's time for a new co-host for Incidental Nerd.
You know you're wrong for that, right?
I'm just kidding.
You're wrong for that.
I'm kidding. I could never replace Henry. Henry is the heart and soul of Wrestling Talk and Randomness. Without Henry, there is no Wrestling Talk and Randomness. What? What?
I'm watching you.
You need to.
Jeez, I thought it would be funny. I was doing a bit. Makes it you.
We're back!
Anyway, so wrestling stuff.
You didn't talk not one bit of wrestling since I was gone, did you?
Basically, I said that.
He said press 4 for Miggy. Oh, pick me.
Basically, I said that one of the guys from episode 100 was going to be your replacement.
You bastard. Apparently that's what Miggy was saying, pick me. No, I just wanted to go splash a little cold water on my fotch. You know.
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just going down, you know. Sometimes you struggle with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just did like 3 lines of coke and I'm back. What a rush.
And now it's time for us to talk about the fact that Aiden English pinned Sami Zayn. What the fuck?
That was at the pay-per-view, though. That was a while ago.
No. That was when Aiden English pinned Ty Dillinger.
Oh, yeah.
He also got a pin on Sami Zayn.
For real?
For real.
Why?
Sammy was distracted by the Canellises.
Okay, he was distracted. Okay, I get that. As long as it wasn't like a clean pin.
Okay, I just want to know who Aiden English is blowing.
Hey, man. He's a guerrero. He's a guerrero.
No, he's not a guerrero.
Yes, he is.
I understand he's married into that family.
He's a guerrero.
I haven't seen him
Viva la Rosa.
although, actually, speaking of continuing to speak about Aiden English, which we've already given him way too much time, but I see he's tagging with Eric Rowan.
Is he?
Yes.
No.
On the live shows, yes. I saw tweeted out this week that Luke Harper and Sin Cara have been tagging together.
Okay,
and so have Eric Rowan and Aiden English. And I'm wondering if they're going to do something with Aiden English and Eric Rowan, since he's been doing that singing thing, where Eric Rowan is a beast, and music calms the most savage beast. I'm wondering if it's going to be something like that.
It's going to be like a Festus thing when the bell rings?
Yes, I think that might be like that. Although Festus never happened.
That's just terrible. That's terrible.
Festus never happened.
It was a figment of her imagination.
That's right.
Shoot, what was I going to say? Mick says, back to wrestling. Who is attacking the Fashion Police? I think it's Harper and Rowan.
Well, I just revealed who their new tag partners are.
I know, so that's why you really threw my off.
I would be great with that.
Yeah. They gotta do something. Both of those guys are good. Harper's amazing. Like, Harper was, like, super hot, and then all of a sudden, he's just, like...
vanished.
Off TV. Like, what happened? Did his freaking one wife beater break? Did it tear?
I think he and Dolph Ziggler, like, went on a trip together or something.
They're on sabbatical?
Yeah.
Because Dolph... What's the last thing Dolph did? Lose to Nakamura?
Yep.
And he has...
Dolph's been gone for, like, a month and a half.
At least.
And from my understanding, he's getting a repackaging.
How could they...
I don't know how you repackage Dolph Ziggler at this point.
Yeah, what are you going to do to him?
I have no idea.
Does he come back with the Spirit Squad? Has the Spirit Squad been taking out the Fashion Police? It's going to be...
I'm sorry, Oh, no. Please, no. Could be. I'm hoping for something like... It's like a new tag team that just is like... just blows our minds.
Like Goldust and Abdullah the Butcher.
I was... Actually, we were talking about the Ambrose and Rollins thing.
Yes.
It reeks of the Golden Truth build.
Oh, man. Gross. Don't say that.
I'm just saying, though. Like, you remember originally... Goldust wanted to be partners with R-Truth, and R-Truth was not having it.
Okay.
And then it turned around because Goldust had R-Truth's back a bunch of times, so R-Truth wanted to be partners with Goldust, but Goldust was like, no, we tried it and it wasn't going to work.
No, forget it.
So that's what it feels like to me.
Well, I haven't watched any Goldust stuff. Because he still has me blocked on Twitter. So, on GP, general principle alone, I cannot support... I'm just kidding, I love Goldie.
I don't know, Goldie's got something planned.
Mick says the Headbangers. They were on SmackDown.
Were they?
Yeah, remember they were signed. They had a contract.
They haven't been on the show forever.
I mean, forever, but yeah. But like 6 months of forever, not like 6 years forever.
So catching up on NXT.
Okay.
We had our first sighting of Kyle O'Reilly.
Yes.
Put in a great match with Aleister Black.
Oh, yeah.
It was hard hitting.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was a great match.
No, it was very, very good.
Right.
I actually kind of questioned the booking just from the standpoint of the way that they've been trying to build Aleister Black up.
Yeah.
That it was surprising that he would have... It was like a 50-50 booking match where, like, there were a lot of near falls. It was really a hard-hitting match.
Maybe, which makes sense. So they put O'Reilly up against a tough opponent, made him hold his own, and now you'll have to take O'Reilly serious.
Oh, I'm down with it. And now we have Red Dragon in NXT, huh?
We do.
Although I haven't seen Bobby Fish since his debut.
I thought, also, didn't he make a debut already?
He did. Like, that was a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was like 2-3 weeks before Kyle O'Reilly's debut.
You said, was that Bobby Fish? I'm behind. No, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish are two different people.
Let's see here. Justin says Lana's match this week proves she needs to work on her craft.
Yeah, Lana's not great.
No.
She's not good either.
No. She needs to go back to Ruru.
If I'm a betting man, I assume a lot of the ladies in the back don't want to work with Lana. Because she's probably dangerous to work with.
And speaking of dangerous to work with, do you think that Nia Jax is dangerous to work with? I've seen on a lot of different places that I get my info that people are starting to feel that way.
I'm going to say no, but I'm also going to say that she is a heavy hitter, no pun intended. Like, she's stiff.
I mean, she fucked Bayley up.
Yeah, like with the shoulder shit, right?
Yeah.
She's going to be gone for a while now.
Bayley.
Baby, come back.
Bailey, come back. Okay, sorry. Lana's she's hot trash in the ring. She's got that one
You
move.
need to put trash in there.
She's got that one move that she can do pretty well. The choke bomb thing that she does.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She belongs in NXT. Well, she belongs in the Performance Center if she's serious about being a wrestler.
Yeah.
Because there's too many talented women that could have that spot ahead of her. I mean, Emma could be getting some opportunities. Emma's fantastic, and I don't know why they don't give her a push. I don't know if they feel like she's not connecting with the crowd or what.
Maybe.
And I like Evil Emma too. I mean,
love Evil Emma.
Yeah, I like her.
But she's a talent in the ring.
Yeah,
she's one of their best workers. Like, I mean, she's up there. I mean, she's not at a Charlotte level.
No.
But, and no disrespect to Sasha Banks, but I think Emma's a better worker than Sasha Banks.
I can go with that.
I mean, and it's like negligible, the difference. You know what I mean?
True.
She's definitely better than Natty, and no, I'm sorry, she is. Like, Natty works down to her competition.
True.
So I don't see why Emma hasn't been given some form of opportunity.
Yeah,
just my thoughts.
I mean, she's asking for an opportunity. What do I gotta do to be noticed? She's gonna tell me Jordan.
Do I need to date your son
with a broken freaking neck? No, that's another stupid angle. That's some angle.
Stupid angle. I see what you did there. Well, I don't you feel like the Jason Jordan Kurt Angle thing is heading towards heel territory?
Heartbreak? Heel territory? Yeah, I don't see why not.
I really like the way that Jordan is really smug. Like when he's in the ring, he's just like
he's a smug little dude.
Yeah, I feel like that's really heading towards a heel. Some heel shit right there.
For sure. Yeah, yes. What other major points we got here?
I mean, we had Johnny Gargano has returned to NXT.
Yeah.
He has a match against Cien Almas at NXT TakeOver.
Yeah.
We also have Aleister Black facing Hideo Itami at TakeOver.
Yeah, they scrapped the whole Ono versus Itami.
Why?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know. I mean, Itami still went heel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they have personal beef?
Perhaps. I didn't understand it. I was really looking forward to Ono Itami.
Okay, yeah.
And they did have a match, but Itami just got crazy and like didn't he kick Ono in the nuts and then like throw him into the stairs and
I don't remember that.
He gave Ono like 3 go to sleeps and one of them was onto the stairs on the outside.
Wow. What a jerk.
Yes, indeed.
Season 2 of Glow is a go.
Nice.
You got to sign on for that. one thing I gotta let out. I'm kidding. 20-year anniversary of DX.
That's right.
It's very iconic. The Are You Ready? I mean, come on. Everyone knows about DX. But another piece of childhood died today. The Brahma Bull is no more. The Rock decided to, quote-unquote, upgrade the Brahma Bull tattoo. He got it covered up by my favorite tattoo artist in the world, Nico Hurtado.
It's a beautiful tat.
No, it's a phenomenal tattoo. Pac thinks it's trash, but, that's Pac.
Yeah.
So you can't really take that for anything.
I think he needed to cover that.
No, I could not disagree more.
I know it's the same. I never liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's older. It's faded. It's probably not done very well.
But it was iconic.
It's The Rock. I mean, it's the brand for Under Armour. And now he's like, upgraded the bull. Like, it's still a bull. I get it. But it's not the Brahma Bull. It's not The Rock's bull. So that's why I say today was the death of The Rock.
We salute you, The Rock.
The Rock, thanks for the memories. Dwayne Johnson.
We like your movies.
You're in full time now. I like your HBO show, Ballers.
Why did he, what is this thing behind the Brahma Bull anyway? Wasn't that for the football team?
He explains it all in his Instagram post about it.
He was a Miami Hurricane.
He was.
Justin says, maybe Jordan is going to be Angle's next match. Storyline could go as followed. Jordan feels he is better than Angle, and Angle tries to prove that Jordan isn't. Father versus son match?
I don't care to see that.
Nah, I agree.
I don't
want to see it. I don't want to see them interact, really. They should just kind of drop it and be like, yeah, Jason Angle. Come at me, bro. That's it.
The one thing that happened this week that I thought was just like, what the F, was Orton's match beating Jinder. Like, where
they had
did
to
that
let
come
Randy
from?
get a W.
Why were they even fighting in the first place?
Pardon me. Not even for the title. They were just fighting. I guess it was called a grudge match.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You look like you're gonna pass out.
I'm trying not to.
I don't know how you let your main champion lose a match like that. That's
bad
that was
timing.
bad. It was bad booking.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad timing, Dawson from the Revival is hurt. Those guys cannot catch a break.
I saw the Young Bucks retweet a meme someone made. It says no flips. What's that? They say no flips, just fists. So Young Bucks retweeted or posted something that said no flips, just hospital trips.
Oh jeez.
Got him. That was fun.
I feel bad for those guys because like they get on a roll and then
they're healthy their entire NXT careers, right? And now all of a sudden on the main roster.
No, towards the end of their NXT career, one of the guys got hurt. They've kind of been injury prone the last year or so.
True. Well, that's another reason you can't trust them.
That's right. Also on Raw, that's Cesaro Ambrose. Did you watch that match?
The hard hitting, right?
Brutal.
I love it. That's how I like my wrestling.
That was a great match.
Down low and dirty.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
For sure. I like where that angle is going. I mean, I like Cesaro and Sheamus as a tag team.
Yeah, I enjoy them, but I feel like they're gonna drop the belts to Ambrose and Rollins at SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Then we get a Shield versus the Woken Hardys. I think that's what they're going with, right? The Woken Hardys.
Yeah.
They were going this week. Maybe it gives them time to 2 weeks. No.
Well, I think it's been 2 weeks.
I saw them 2 weeks ago. This week, I don't think I saw them.
But what has awoken them?
Did they take a beating?
The Revival beat them up.
Oh, maybe that. Well, because I know they were tweeting a bunch of stuff, and my hair's like, yes.
Yeah.
We have been awoken.
Okay.
Anywho, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. At least they're doing something for everybody. What
Good guy Cena comes out and puts Shinsuke Nakamura over on SmackDown.
Super good guy Cena.
And then for some reason now he's wrestling Baron Corbin at SummerSlam.
Yeah. Makes no sense, but hey, whatever. If Corbin needs to take an L, whatever.
Does Corbin take the L and then walk out of SummerSlam as champ?
He takes off Nakamura.
I think he's going to insert himself. I don't think Nakamura wins it at all. I think it's going to become a triple threat match.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe. I thought he might insert himself.
I think it's too
afterwards.
I think it's too soon to put the belt on Nakamura. I think it's too soon to put the belt on Corbin too.
Too soon to put on Jinder.
I think he needs to have it longer.
How dare you hinder Jinder?
He
brought back the great Khali, buddy.
Bro, I just said it's too soon to take it off of him.
Oh, you did. You're right.
I'm not trying to hinder Jinder, man.
Yeah, by some timers. Don't hinder my Jinder.
So, what do you say? Let's put a pin in this. You're very tired.
Doing coke. A couple of it.
All right, well, then we're going for the next 3 hours.
Okay, let's do it. Throw it off. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I'm like falling asleep. So,
all right,
my bad.
Hank 312 is not on the top of his game today.
I'm out of commission. Yeah, I'll be better eventually one day. No promises.
He's the best. So yeah, let's put a pin in it for this week.
All right, that's fair enough. I'm gonna fall asleep on their couch. No, I'm not. He's gonna be in the bed. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep in traffic like a real man. Okay?
Oh, jeez, please don't.
I'm not kidding, guys. We're jokes. We're jokes. We're friends here. We're joking.
Text me when you get home. All right, so guys, thanks for joining us this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the wrestling talking randomness. And until next time, I have been Incidental Nerd. He has been Hank 312.
I've been Narcoleptic Hank.
Narcoleptic Hank. That's my gimmick.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
So we'll see you guys next time for episode 103 of Wrestling Talking Randomness. Toodles.
Toodles. Just week me.